This week,
we end October at Stottie's Farm with Warrior Buddies.
An in-depth look at the lives of the Upper Campus Deans.
A recap of girls swimming versus Dundee Crown.
And we rock out at the fall band concert.
All of that and more on the Warrior Weekly.
Good morning, Warriors, and welcome to this week's edition of the Warrior Weekly, presented by Warrior Student Media. I'm Emberlyn Carlson.
And I'm Catherine Anderson. Today we travel with Warrior Buddies to Stottie's Farm. Warrior Student Media has the story.
With the leaves changing colors and temperatures dropping, fall staples are making a comeback. MCHS's Warrior Buddies took advantage of the changing season 2 Saturdays ago and went to Stottie's Farm to pick pumpkins.
Warrior Buddies is a club that sponsors the growth for social-emotional skills and just building friendships despite any cognitive or physical disabilities. So it's just an opportunity for us all to get together, do fun events on the weekends, and make new friends. This is our first event we ever did as a big group, and we've done it ever since. So every year in the fall, we go to Stottie's.
Being in Warrior Buddies had made fun memories for everyone involved. We talked to club members about why they joined, and here's what they had to say.
I heard about this club and I hopped on the opportunity right away, and I was like, this is an amazing opportunity and program, and I just really wanted to be a part of it. It has been amazing so far, and I think building relationships with each and every individual has been awesome, just like calling them my friends and like getting to know them.
Going on fun weekend trips, making new friends and memories are just a few great aspects of this club.
I like to have fun, it's a good time.
Students and Warrior Buddies look forward to the trip to Stottie's and more every year. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we're Kira Kearns, Layla Moreno, and Hannah Koval.
The life of a dean can be a stressful but rewarding experience. For new Upper Campus Deans, Hillary Aniello and Jordan Diener, the first 10 weeks of the school year have been nothing short of exciting.
With 1,650 students at the Upper Campus alone, our deans have a lot to handle. Here's a look into their lives.
For real though, I don't want you to get in trouble for something that's not that big of a deal.
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Miss Agnello has been a dean here for the past 2 years, but due to COVID, this is her first year in which all students are in the building at one time.
Going from 5 classes to 55 blended classes, which is a totally different way of learning and a different way for the building to feel, in conjunction with a huge new addition.
Mr. Diener is a first-year dean, and keeping track of students is his main priority for both him and Miss Agnello.
For me, most daily is trying to find students that may be cutting their classes or walking around and trying to make sure that they're in the classes that they're supposed to be in. That would be the biggest struggle.
Aniello recognizes the students' struggles along with the strong contrast that learning remote has brought upon them.
As when kids come to school, they're in one specific place, and it's the same for everyone. The walls are the same. The teachers are the same. The class periods are the same. Lunch is the same. But when kids go home and they're learning in totally different worlds, from family dynamics to home dynamics to transportation, work, all sorts of those differences really impact how kids can learn.
So getting down to kind of who they are as a person, what they're going through, listening to them, empathizing with what's happening in their life, is the base of what I want to do when working with students.
Just be like, if I do it right, that kids don't see me as the enemy.
Along with the responsibilities in the workplace, Diener is able to relate to students as he is enrolled in the master's program.
And I've loved learning my entire life. So if you could pay me to be a full-time student and not work, I'd love to just continue learning, studying and growing that way.
I want them to know my goal is to see them get better. And I really do believe all kids deserve a good life and they deserve a good chance. I really, really, really believe that.
Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we're Rayan Ahmed, Cooper Ten Bruin, and Dylan Wachachik.
Parent-teacher conferences are happening this Thursday night and Friday morning virtually. Parents can sign up by clicking Virtual Parent-Teacher Conferences on the McHenry High School website. Sign-ups close tomorrow afternoon.
Next, varsity and JV girls swimming faced off against Dundee Crown in their final home match of the season this past Thursday.
This past Thursday, the McHenry Warriors won against the Dundee Crown Chargers in a conference meet at the Upper Campus Pool. Not only was it a great win, it was senior night. The seniors had one last home meet before the season met its end.
This season's been really great. We got a couple new girls, and I feel like we've really just grown as a team together, being able to come back.
Coach Sharon Lesniak explains her feelings about the growth and effort the girls put out to succeed in this season.
My favorite part of the year is the girls, their camaraderie that they have with each other. They've worked really, really hard to get where they're at today, and just the meets are like really fun. They really have a lot of energy when we're doing the meets.
While the swim team might be a small group, they thrive in team building experiences.
It's definitely just how close the swim team is. It's just such a great environment. I love how we all bond together and we're able to have positive parties and everything, especially this year.
With this being the last regular season meet, the girls' swim team is heading for conference and sectionals. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Colin Chanowski, Nate Gibson, and Gavin Lyric.
Winter sports tryouts begin next week. Head to the McHenry High School athletic page for registration information before tryouts begin.
Finally, after months of preparing, McHenry Student Band performed in their annual band concert, the first performance in nearly 2 years.
October 19th, the high school band team performed a variety of songs for the audience. This has been their first performance since before COVID.
I feel like this is such a cliche teacher answer, but it's so easy to get kind of bogged down in just like the day-to-day, the grading papers and the whatever, emails and everything, the fixing a broken instrument. And then every once in a while you just have that moment of like, wow, I get to see young people grow and learn, especially teaching band from like freshmen through seniors. So you get to know everybody really well. You get to make music, and sometimes I just go, wow, my job is so cool. I get to share my passion for music with young people every day, and that's amazing. And even just from August to now, seeing how much everybody's grown and how hard everybody's worked is just really inspiring, and I know that this is just the beginning of a lot of great things for this group of students.
Starting with the freshman band and ending with the seniors, they played a variety of different songs that were originally performed by the other artists of all different genres.
It feels amazing. It feels absolutely amazing. I've definitely missed bands over the last year and a half. It feels really good. Well, it's I don't know. It's more of like a family than like a band. So, you know, we're like close and stuff, and yeah.
Now here's a clip of the last performance by the seniors. After the concert, the band received a standing ovation from the crowd. This is Gabriel Cruz, Preston Boyson, and Gina Greenwald reporting for the Warrior Weekly.
That's all for today's show. Be sure to follow the Warrior Weekly on all social media platforms, including Twitter, Instagram, as well as TikTok.
For Katherine Anderson and all of Warrior Student Media, I'm Emberlyn Carlson. Have a great week, Warriors.